Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the McAuley Tucker Show. I'm your host, McAuley Tucker, and today we have a very special guest, Lexi. Lexi, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. And so, for those who don't know, Lexi is an actor. She has been in numerous projects, including Avengers Endgame, even Godzilla. You played Morgan Stark in Endgame, which is one of your biggest roles. And so today on the show, we're just gonna sit down and just start from the beginning, ask questions involving how you got started as an actor and how you've grown. And towards the end of the show, you can also answer some of the listener questions and also pass on some information and that our listeners can apply to their everyday life. And so I guess the first question to start off the show is, what inspired you to become an actor?
All right. So literally, it's run in the family. Everyone in my family. All right. This is totally sidetracking it, but guess how many siblings I have?
3? I'm trying to remember. I don't exactly know.
I'm the ninth kid.
Oh, wow.
I'm the last one. I'm the final one. I am the ninth kid, and everyone in my family acts. My mom's acts. My mom's acts. My mom's acts. Yeah, everyone acts. And my dad's officially an actor now. We made him do that.
He's been in TV shows.
He's been in one TV show, a commercial, and a movie. Now he's officially an actor.
That's awesome. And so it's kind of interesting to hear that it runs in the family and that you've also stepped in the shoes of, acting. And I thought that's very interesting to hear. When it comes to acting, there are many challenges, one may face. And since you started acting when you were a lot younger, when you began your career, I would ask you this: what helped motivate you, to pull through, difficult challenges? What helped motivate you the most?
Crafty. If you don't know what that is basically the really good food on set.
When you're young, all the snacks and sugar.
Yeah, all that shit. And sometimes whenever I do a movie, we normally have like a dinner, and I sometimes get a lot of food.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, working on films, there's tons of food there. And I remember talking to previous guests, they would talk about all the amazing food that they would have. And some shows would have more food than other shows. And so that's very interesting to hear that's kind of helped you, pull through some of the difficult times, just kind of hanging out. For you, you worked on the set of Avengers Endgame. You were Tony Stark's daughter, and that's a very, very big role. How had you prepared to play this character? Did it require a lot of work, or was it very easy for you to prepare to step in these shoes as Morgan Stark?
Okay, I didn't even know what Avengers were whenever I was that young. And so my mom made me watch all the movies, and then I auditioned for like 9 hours. And it was at least 2 a.m. in the morning. Then we finally got the take.
That's awesome. And it's just kind of crazy to hear that, you hadn't heard about Avengers, so you had to watch all the movies kind of.
And I became a major fan. And now I just can't stop watching them.
That's awesome.
I'm guilty.
And one question I didn't actually list, but what has been your favorite MCU movie, TV show so far? Do you have a favorite that you've kind of fell in love with?
Besides yours. You gotta say besides yours.
Okay. It has to be No Way Home. Oh my gosh. It was so good.
That movie was the best. They're actually re-releasing it to theaters in I believe September, with just extra things that was scrapped out of the original. And so I'm excited to see that.
Have you seen me and my mom's love? Have you seen me and my mom's
Maybe a scene that ends up getting released. We will see.
Yeah, and I was gonna mention that, but I'm like, maybe not, because I know there's like all confidential stuff. I'm like, hey, maybe that might appear in it, because I know it was scrapped out of the original. So who knows? Working on the set of Avengers Endgame and acting alongside, many of these Avengers that you've seen in the films that you watched to prepare for the role, what were some of your favorite moments that you shared with the rest of the cast?
Okay, so Ant-Man, they gave me a Groot on set. He kept stealing it so many times.
Chris.
Wait, Chris.
The other Chris.
Other Chris.
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord. He kept stealing the Chris. He kept stealing the Groot. He kept stealing himself. Yeah, he kept stealing the Groot over and over and over again.
Ant-Man stole your bagel. That's who stole.
Oh, yeah. Ant-Man stole my bagel. And you know what's also funny? Oh, so I actually can't find it anymore. My Groot, it's somewhere in this house.
That's awesome. It's really good to kind of share memories on set and kind of have those, because a lot of the time you're, supposed to be professional and supposed to be working and supposed to be all serious, but having fun is also super important in working in that environment, for sure.
So there's one last story she's got to tell you. She loves bugs. Like, absolutely loves bugs. And she would play with all the roly-polies and crickets and things.
On set for the last week. Well, for that whole week. And on one of the days, I found a fake cockroach. I scared everyone. Even some of the boys. It was really funny just to see their reaction. Like, it was so funny. No way I would actually pick up one of those.
Yeah, sweet little girl running around going, "You want to meet my new friend?" Opens hand.
I don't like cockroaches and spiders, but I love, okay, this sounds really weird, but I love worms. I just think they're so cool and unique, How they're somehow able to find their way back into the dirt each time with no, only one sense, and that's, feeling.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Once production was over on the film and the cast went their separate ways, what's one thing you took away from working on this film that has helped you, improve as an actor? It could be, something that somebody told you or something that they gave you. I'm not really sure. Anything.
Improv.
Improv.
If you're wondering if there's a scene where I improv, cheeseburgers. He says, I forgot. Okay. Well, you get the point.
Yeah, definitely. That's super awesome. It's always important to have, something that helps you, improve as an actor. And every project that you work on, you're going to learn something new. Aside from Endgame, you also appeared in, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. What was it like working alongside Millie Bobby Brown? And can you share any memorable moments from this film?
Okay. So, first of all, I'm just going to start it off with, so once, well, actually a couple of times, we didn't have lunchtime together. So she was supposed to be doing a scene. She just came to lunch with me. And another time I remember is once she came running out of the moving car, yelling, "Lexi," with her arms right, and then she hugged me. She's just so sweet. Oh my gosh. Everyone who's like really famous or not famous, they're just, oh, why is everyone so sweet?
Yes, exactly. It's always important, to have those relationships in Hollywood and having friends and everyone kind of having your back, and that's really awesome. Yeah, I've been watching Godzilla, and I haven't quite gone to that film yet, but it's amazing. The whole franchise is just a beautiful thing, and it must have been exciting for you, to go from Avengers Endgame to work on some projects to also go on to this film, another major film, and meeting different people. And I guess one question I had, was there anybody from the team from Endgame that coincidentally was also working on that film, or was it just totally different people that you had not met? That was kind of a sidetrack question, but I was just curious.
Oh, makeup.
Do you enjoy that department in the film the most, makeup department, or is there other departments?
She usually gets just about sunscreen. And that's about it.
That's literally just about it. Oh, there was this one really nice makeup guy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
The wizards.
He had this fun mustache, and we called him a wizard because yeah, he was really sweet. Whenever he was putting on sunscreen on me, he's like, "Here's your magical fairy dust," and he was just so sweet and kind.
He left her a tiara
and a little tiara. Except one day.
One day he wasn't there. She was very, very sad.
Yeah.
That sucks. That's not fun.
I know.
Aside from acting, I know you've taken a few other hobbies. What other hobbies have you taken interest in recently? Aside from working as an actor, you have other things that you do. I'm not sure if you can share.
I sing. I'm going on a tour called Boys of Summer. It's going to 15 cities, and I'm really excited.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds really exciting. I'll definitely pass that on to the listeners after in the description. Something that I always ask my guests, that I've been making a habit of asking my guests before the end of each episode, what is something that you would like to pass on to the listeners that they can apply to their life? And I apologize if this is putting you on the spot, but it's always kind of nice to have something that can motivate the listeners, I guess.
Be yourself. Nobody wants fake self. They just want you, because you are awesome. And share your sunshine.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And now the fun segment that I absolutely love, and it's always great to do this, is the listener and fan question segment. And so I got 2 listener questions. The first one is from Aiden. Aiden is wondering, do you think Morgan ever got her cheeseburgers that Happy Hogan promised her in Endgame?
Okay. It's a little bit of a long story, not really. All right. So, I was at the Far From Home premiere. Of course, he was there. Okay. I was at the Far From Home premiere, and there was a huge line for McDonald's.
They had McDonald's catering. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And Happy, coincidentally,
That's the right word.
yeah, okay, coincidentally, was at the front of the line. So I came up to him and said, "You promised," and he just gave it to me. And then he had to get back in the back of the line.
But he giggled.
It was like a huge line, like around the block.
Oh my word. That's so funny. I wasn't expecting there actually to be something like that. Like, did you actually get your cheeseburger as was promised in the film? But that's hilarious. That's awesome.
One of those moments where you just could not when you saw him in the front of the line. You just had to.
Oh my
Seriously,
word.
if you see someone who promised you cheeseburgers and they're at the front of the line for cheeseburgers, I mean, seriously, would you ever do?
Exactly.
And also, I got it for life. He says, "Yeah, you can do that whenever you want."
Oh my
not
word.
the end. He just said that in the movie. So
Yes. Well, maybe you can try that out again and see what would happen.
yeah, you
Maybe.
shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna abuse that.
Oh yes. Exactly.
Gets burger and fries.
Oh yeah.
Him.
This one is from Ryan. Ryan is wondering, aside from working with Robert Downey Jr. as you did in Avengers Endgame for the most part of the film, what other MCU actors had you enjoyed working with?
Other than Robert, the girl with the antennas, I forgot her name. I feel so bad. I kept trying to pull him out. And Drax, I kept trying to pull his tattoos out. And it takes them 6 hours to do that, so R.I.P. Well, at least I'm hoping to get them off, because it took a while. And Spider, I don't know why I'm doing this. Spider-Man, he was really fun. At the premiere, he was like, "Lexi, I love you 3000," running up to me. I don't know what's with people running up to me.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. This is definitely a shorter episode than usual, but it's still awesome to sit down and ask the questions that I had. And I'll be sure to put in the description your information about this tour that you're going on, so people can find that out. But thank you so much for coming on the show, and thank you guys for listening.